Georgia Tech, compared to many other schools, has a very diverse student body.
Our students come from different areas of the U.S. and the world. If we break down the ethnicity of our U.S. students, 49% are white, 33% are Asian, 6% are Black or African American, 7% are Hispanic or Latino, 3% are multi-race, 0.1% are American Indian or Alaska Native, 0.1% are Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander, and 1.6% are unknown.
20% out of our entire student body are international students from 95 countries. To accommodate the students' background, Tech has about 60 different cultural diversity clubs and organizations.
We had the chance to talk to representatives of a few of these cultural clubs on our campus. Let's see their role in our GT community.
Community, there are a lot of Indians on campus, as we have seen, or even Pakistanis, Bangladesh citizens. There are a lot of people here, and we're basically trying to provide them fun cultural activities, not too religion-based, but just fun cultural activities, along with the good food and the good music, and it's just a really fun atmosphere. It's not very serious, just a nice way to network too, and meet your professors in the same area.
I'm trying to create an environment that's more conducive to academic, social, and professional success for Black students here at Georgia Tech.
It's the largest Hispanic organization here on campus, and we really try to make it a family-oriented organization where we try to bring out the best out of our members, both like professionally development, leadership development, and it's really a place where we want our members to feel welcome and be part of something from the Hispanic community.
For us, we were trying to create an organization that allows members to come in. So like a lot of people, when we fly around trying to gather members, is for like Vietnamese people, and also like other people who are interested in Vietnamese culture. A lot of people.
Despite the fact that these organizations exist and unite those of nearly every background, the campus as a whole is fractured. A majority of Tech's population would love to explore these cultures, yet when it comes to attending an actual event, they become so hesitant that they miss out on the opportunity to expand their horizons just because it's hosted by one particular group.
So in short, those who do not fit this assumed appearance avoid the very places they actually want to be. In actuality, this is a giant misconception that isn't being communicated to the general public. The clubs want to reach as many interested students as possible.
GT shop, you don't have to be Hispanic and you do not have to be an engineer, which is a huge misconception.
And it's just really celebrating the Hispanic culture, so that really brings anyone who has a passion for or who wants to learn more about the Hispanic culture.
Our target audience is actually just the Georgia Tech community. So half of our members are Indian, the other half are non-Indian, so it's very, very diverse. All our events bring about a lot of diverse people.
Furthermore, the students that are already a part of a cultural club can get so caught up in that club that they don't appreciate the diversity around them.
There's a lot more stuff that I don't know about that's probably out there.
Even for me, it's hard. So like sometimes like I want to try something new, but it's like stepping out of like that comfort zone. So I think it's just like a matter of like whenever it's like your people around that like either speak the same language as you or look like you or like the same things as you. It's like when you step into one of our general meetings, you probably don't really have any of that.
As you can see, people do feel disconnected, though they might be united within the club. To eliminate this unconscious separation, there needs to be a way to comfortably invite people without regard to race, color, or creed.
Specifically, we think yet another club is the solution. This one, however, would serve as the central hub that hosts the gathering of many clubs and cultures.
Sounds good, right?
Well, it already exists.
Global Jackets is an organization that aims to celebrate the diversity that we have in Tech, and what we try to do is to bring people from different cultural backgrounds together and have them socialize and get to know each other, know more about these cultural backgrounds, know more about. It's focusing on international students without targeting many specific group of international students. For us, the most important thing is having these people come in the first place and then having them learn something from that event. We want them to exchange what they have and to learn something from others.
One concern of ours is that Global Jackets isn't widely known amongst the general population, because by focusing on international students, they essentially target a relatively small portion of the Georgia Tech community.
And when they do go large scale and host their annual cultural fest, Global Jacket splits the bill with those whom they collaborate with instead of actually taking the credit.
We believe Global Jacket should be greatly expanded through a substantial increase of advertising, first so that more people actually know of its existence.
Then cater to the large population that does want to participate in Global Jacket events. Also, as hosts of these mass gatherings, our plan is to create branches to serve as liaisons with the existing organizations to create a new and more complete union between the cultures, to give a whole new meaning to the global and Global Jackets.
We had a joint event
For professional
for
development.
professional development last month. So encouraging our members to go to NSBE events and like NSBE members to come to our events, just like kind of like bring that cultural, bridge that cultural gap.
So as long as this hypothetical club was strong on preserving the identities of the different groups at the table, I would absolutely love to be able to share my culture and to learn about other ethnic and cultural identities.
Even knowing that from the clubs, we also know that the people want this themselves.
I'm from Peachtree City, Georgia, and I like to learn about Mediterranean culture.
I'm from New Jersey, and I want to learn about Bolivian culture.
I'd like to learn a lot about German culture.
Alright, I'm from Denver, Colorado, and I'd like to learn about Russian culture.
I'm from the Bay Area, California, and I'd like to learn about Brazilian culture.
McDonough, Georgia, and I would like to learn more about the Indian culture.
I'm from Knoxville, Virginia, and I'd like to also learn about Indian culture.
I'm from Puerto Rico, and I really like to learn about Brazilian culture.
I'm Ethiopian, and I'd like to learn more about the Indian culture.
I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'd like to learn more about the Russian culture.
I'm Natalie, and I'd like to learn about Brazilian culture.
I'm from Cheetah Hills, California, and I would like to learn about Egyptian culture.
Well, I'm from Nigeria, and I would learn about German.
I'm from Swanee, Georgia, and I would like to learn more about Thai culture.
My name is Kyle Goins. I'm also from Swanee, Georgia. I'd like to learn more about Japanese culture.
I'm from California, and I'd like to learn a lot about Chinese culture.
I'm from New Jersey, and I'd be interested in learning about Spanish culture.
I'm interested in learning about Arabic culture.
And I'm from Cumming, Georgia, and a culture that I'm interested in is German.
I'm from Cumming, and I'm interested in learning about Italian culture.
My family is Palestinian, and they fled from Palestine, and so I've gotten a little bit of that culture, but I would love to get more of the Arabic culture.
I think it's important to have cultural clubs, and like different people come from different places, and it's always important to understand that, or to be able to connect where you're from, so that you can see the Hispanic people have like HSF and SHEP. The Black society has NSBE and ISU, and the Africans have ASA. And there's so many organizations, but it's just a group of people who have like similar cultures, similar backgrounds, just come together. It's something like that.
One people, one people, one people, one people.
And I would love to be part of an organization that infuses all different cultures. So that's coming up. Let me know.